recognizes Representative Knott for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, one of the great frustrations here is the conflation of legal immigration and illegal immigration. And the Democratic Party has made a habit of painting it with one swoop. Republicans are against all immigrants, and that could not be further from the truth. And as someone who worked over the last decade prosecuting illegal immigrant criminals, I can tell you I have zero problems with them wearing masks. We have organized crime, we have violent crime, we have international criminal operations that are here in this country, the likes of which few citizens can conceive of. And they perform counter surveillance, they are sophisticated, they're ruthless, and the level of violence that they operate in is a level that most Americans cannot conceive of. So I find it offensive that we are calling out our officers for protecting themselves. No, I will not. No, I will not. And this idea that we can bring as many people into this country from anywhere in the world, no matter where they come from, no matter what they believe, no matter what culture they hail from, without consequence, and truly that it will only benefit this country is just laughable. It's just laughable. We have 40 million illegal immigrants in this country. And we just have to ask ourselves, to Ms. Johnson, how many of the world's poor can we bring in here in addition to the legal immigrants? Before the American economy, before Americans are harmed. We can't even take care of our own poor. And the thought that we could bring in millions and millions of illegals and then not have a detrimental effect in our country, I find it offensive. How many millions of low-skilled, illiterate individuals should we bring into the United States while our own children fall behind, while our own children are lagging in schools? Dozens of countries from around the world sanction extreme persecution for religious or political differences. Should we bring millions of those people into the United States? In many countries, you can be executed because you are a Christian, because you are a homosexual, because you disagree on a political matter. Should we bring 10, 20, 30, 50 million of those people into the country? This whole premise is absolutely outrageous, and the American people know that unchecked immigration on an illegal basis will bring this country to its knees. So conflating the two, illegal immigration, open borders, unchecked migration, mass migration into this country is only harmful. We could not be more robust in our favor for legal immigration. It is illegal immigration that we should be fighting against. The Democrats have not shifted 1 centimeter since November. They only advocate for open borders and unchecked illegal immigration, and I find it astounding. Now, Mr. Cuccinelli, there was a lengthy discussion earlier that said that the ICE officers who are bravely trying to eradicate some of these criminals and get them out of the country are only operating on the basis of race. Again, I've worked with them. I think that is a grotesque overstatement, but I'll let you respond to it.
So when I was the deputy secretary and overseeing ICE, any operation, they didn't just wake up one day and say, who are we going to get today? Investigation, research, and preparation goes into every field operation that you see and don't see.
Right.
People are not winging it. They're prepared, they're professionals. They do this for a variety of reasons. One, to preserve the safety of everyone going out, including the people they're going to encounter, by the way. You bring enough force to maintain the peace so that no one is tempted to be violent. That's part of the preparation, as you well know. They execute on that plan, and all the allegations here about, oh, they're just after this or that on that one sole thing, they just hitting people at Home Depot, that is just the biggest pile of horse manure I've heard in a long time.
Gentlemen, yield.
Nope.
So, the comment was made, maybe it's the mission. I think she's right. That's not a reason, that's not a reason that law enforcement officers shouldn't be enforcing the law. You're Congress. If you don't like their mission, change the law. They are executing the law properly, and the whole question of masks, the fact that people in the federal government don't approve of ICE agents protecting themselves under situations, and let's be really clear here, they're not threatening ICE agents. They're threatening their families.
American citizens being arrested.
Their families are being threatened.
And I will say, just in closing, Mr. Chairman, that there were roughly almost 3 million people granted temporary protective status. If each one of those people were given an hour, that's 330 years of government time to vet those people. I think it's laughable to assume that those people were properly vetted before they were brought into this country. I yield back.
Gentleman's time has expired, and a yield